we are in the basement now, where I said on the previous video that we just set up a new tank in here, and that was gonna be our breeder tank for our fancy goldfish. Never done it before. We will do this together. So yeah, stay tuned and help. If you know, if you don't. And yeah, so this is what we have here. What I did in here is like I just filled it up with water, let the water set for about 48 hours so the chlorine disappears, so it evaporates. And I'm not using any chemicals, I did not use anything. I did get some lava rock of my pond to kickstart the filter, and I introduced the fish straight away. Then I brought my koi here and my little goldfish, because the weather in the UK was a bit bad, but I didn't have to do it because they will survive, but I wanted to and I could, so why not? So here they are, they're here now. The heaters are off right now, but I am gonna turn them on, and then as the temperature rises, the fish are gonna think like, oh, spring is coming. So what I'll do is like make them start breeding, and once they start breeding, then I'm gonna try and raise them. And the first bunch of whatever we raise, I'm gonna give you away. So subscribe and you might get one. Hopefully we have thousands, so everyone will get one or two, you don't know, I might be lucky. So anyway, yeah, that is the plan for this tank here. As you can see, water lily is doing amazing. We have not added anything. Do not add any fertilizer in your tanks. You do not need it. Don't add any chemicals. You could add a CO2, you know, the gas one that you put in, and yeah, that could help. You don't really need it though, and especially don't add any of that spray fertilizers. It's just phosphate that you add. All you need is feed your fish, they will poop, and once the fish poop, everything's good. If you do have floating stuff in the tank, that means you're overfeeding, and that the bacteria can't, you know, they can't eat all that excess nutrients that you put in, so you need plants. And yeah, the plants do all that job for you. We are gonna go in depth in the future videos and how the plants work and how everything, you know, gets absorbed, and what phosphates are, and what nitrate, ammonia, and all that. We will talk about pretty much everything, but for now we're gonna try the breeding of the fancy goldfish for the first time, and we're gonna turn this whole basement into a DIY fish room. Like, I'm gonna create a lot of stuff, big filters. I'm gonna turn fridges that I have downstairs in fish tanks somehow. We will figure this out together, but yeah, I'll manage it. I'll manage how this works. Just to give you a little example of how this system works, what I've done here is, this used to be a marine tank. So what I have now is the water from here follows, you know, the water always stays level. So it goes there, and then it goes in that little chamber in here through these holes, and then it goes down to this pipe and it ends up to the sump area. I've added this little UPVC pipe here. It's not a pipe, it's a little UPVC cut. I just cut that, a little strip on it. So if I have duckweed and stuff like that, it will just stay on this side, so it's not gonna clog my little grill, if you like, there. So the water goes under and up, so it keeps that all clean, and then I can have my floating plants here. And then the water ends up on the sump area. Sumps are amazing. They have chambers that you can make, like, you know, a lot of whatever you can imagine, like imagination wise. I do have a plant here, so I am planning, you know, to have big plants here, a lot of plants in here, and then I'm gonna have my fry in here. So raise the fry there, and the water follows from there, comes to the chamber from the top, as you can see, and then to get on the pump area, the water has to go under the gravel, and then the chamber is down there, and then the water has to go through there and up to end up in the pump area, and then the pump takes the water up, and we continue again. So this is the plan. I'm thinking, like, if I put a very thin gravel here, then the fry will not be sucked from the pump, and the pump is not that powerful on this. I didn't get, like, is I think 1,000 liters per hour. I didn't get like a massive one for that reason, because I don't want the suction to be big, because if you suck a lot, then all the fry, obviously, if they're a bit weak, they will not make it and they will be sucked in. So yeah, that is the plan for this, and yeah, please subscribe for the updates, and see what we're gonna do next.